Alright, so while away I have already filled in this gender, student IC, student name, and student ID. All these pertaining to the fields related to a student. So for a student, they will have taken a subject, and of course there will be a grading based on the subject they have taken. Perhaps they have gone through an exam. Okay, so let's have a look. Subject over here, subject ID, subject, and then the code, and then lastly there is a grading. Okay, a lower limit, upper limit. Okay, and notice that the order, it is ascending from 0 all the way to the highest. Okay, it makes a difference. Please note that it is over here. Let's just put it down. Note. Okay, ascending. Okay, it's getting bigger and bigger in that order. And this is the grade. So for example, this is a score, the exam score. Okay, so the exam score follows this. So student ID of 6. Again, I randomly picked any student between 1 to 10, so that I can generate as much data as I want to just by using autofill. And then this guy over here, randomly pick 1 to 8, because 1 to 8 over here. Okay, and then the score. And from here I want to know the grade. Okay, now how do because I have already a student ID, perhaps I wanted to bring in, instead of just student ID here alone, I wanted to bring in more information. I wanted to bring in the student name, perhaps student IC, or the gender for analysis purposes. So I will usually use a vlookup. Okay, this is one way of doing it. Okay, just by using whatever things that we have learned so far, vlookup. Okay, so let's try. Notice as well, this is the formula bar, and we are going to do editing over here later because we are going to cross over to another tab, another sheet. So let's start. Equals, okay, vlookup. What do we want to look up? Okay, look up this value from the table in this sheet. So you have to click on this. Notice that this is still unfinished. This bracket hasn't been closed yet. Okay, so coming over here, comma, and then click on this. So immediately you will see that it jumps to a different sheet. Students, exclamation. And I want to select this. Note as well, student ID, which is the one that we want to search for, B3. Okay, the value in B3 must be an option, any one of the possible variations of column A. Okay, so column A, and then we have the column index. So based on this, what do we want to show? I want to show the student name, and it is at the second column. Okay, press enter. There's an error in the formula. Oh, okay, I see the error right now. 2 student exclamations. Now come forward to edit it. This should be just one piece. Should be fine now. So 7, or what fussy. Perhaps what I can do now, instead of letting this value always change, I should just copy one round, put over here, V, and then paste by value. Then it wouldn't change as much. Okay, exam score. copy this one over. So I can see right now, okay, perhaps I need to edit this as well. Not B3, I want you to point to F3 now. F3, Muhammad Fazli. Yes, that's what we wanted. So let's check. Student ID of 5, Muhammad Fazli. Is it Fazli? Yes, it is Fazli being Fazwan. Same over here. So it is able to, based on whatever we key in over here, based on this, grab other data from that table. Yes? So if I were to bring it all the way down, again, you see the problem of referencing. Let's come to formula. Show formula. And you can see over here, this vlookup. Make it bigger. See this value, this region, they shouldn't move. They are the reference table. I want to fix it. So do not change this. And after that, I will just bring it all the way down. Okay, autofill. Then you will see that they are pointing to the same table. The only thing that should change is the reference. Okay, so for this guy is referencing over here, but to that table it should remain the same. A3 to D12. So A3 over here, all the way to D12. So this should not change. So that next time, if I want to bring in other data, it will still be pointing to the same correct table. Okay, say if F4. Okay, still referring to the same table. Okay, now comes to subject. Okay, equals vlookup of this one. Okay, the table array. Let's come over here and select this table array. Okay, what column do we want to bring in? Maybe this subject of, okay, subject will be at column 2. Okay, and of course we want to lock this table up so that it doesn't throw out error once we autofill. Let's see the actual results. Okay, so Muhammad Fazwan, this is Mandarin. Come to subject 2. Subject 2 is definitely Mandarin. Okay, Muhammad Fazwan here, number 5. Now, what if I want to bring in the other columns? Let's just try to copy the formula over here. What has happened? I want to just copy it, okay, and then escape, and then Control V to paste. Now I should point to column 3 because column 3 is a code for that subject, right? So that's one MDR. Yep. So I'm gonna pull it all the way down. Sure enough, it's the correct one. Now, to bring in other information from the other table, based on this, student ID, okay, I would like to just copy right now. Escape, come over here, copy, Control C, escape, Control V, Control V. Oh, it doesn't copy. Let's try to redo it again. Escape, to escape from the cell. Let's just Control C, copy. Okay, escape. Over here, Control V. It must be my key press error just now. Okay, coming back to this, which column would we want to use? Press enter first. Okay, Muhammad Fazli. We want to bring in the gender. So over here, we want to see the gender. That will be column 3. maybe column 4. Yeah, so I pull it all the way down. Okay, so the main concept here to understand is that we can always have as much columns copied over to a derived table. This is the derived table. Okay, so we can have as much columns being copied over. This is coming in from students, and this came from subject. But of course, you need to have one reference, the ultimate reference. So what I do is I use ID over here as the ultimate reference. So you see subject ID over here, and student ID. So based on this, look up the other columns and copy it over. So that's what we have done over here. So if you want to extend you want to extend this table to include other columns, you can freely do so. And I'll leave that to you, okay? Thank you.